I'm sorry, you're saying there's a multiverse?
Hey everyone, this is James Hernandez. How you all doing? And welcome to a brand new video. And for today, I'm going to be talking about a anime movie, and it's going to be based on one of my personal favorite animes. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about Cowboy Bebop the movie. So Cowboy Bebop the movie is a Japanese anime movie that came out in 2001. It's based on the Cowboy Bebop television series of the same name that came out like around the 90s. So this movie centers around the bounty hunters like Spike, Jet, Faye, Ed, and their dog Ian. They are trying to hunt down this terrorist guy named Vincent with the help of this lady named Elektra, and they had to like stop him before he causes all the destruction around the city. So when I first saw the trailer for Cowboy Bebop the movie, I thought it looks pretty interesting because I really like the idea of like a science like fiction and western anime, and also centers around in outer space, which I have seen animes that were centered around outer space before, and something like Space Dandy. But it was way before Space Dandy existed, and so I watched this, and I gotta say, it was one of my favorite anime movies I have ever seen. I really love the animation in this movie, just like in the show. Like the character designs looks really good. The animation backgrounds looks really nice to look at. It looks exactly like what the Cowboy Bebop universe looks like. And I also really enjoyed one of the action sequences, especially when in the opening sequence where Spike and Jet were fighting against those thugs that were trying to like rob the supermarket. And it was so funny that that Spike went inside the supermarket with his headphones, and then this guy who tries to rob the supermarket was like, "Hey, what the hell you think you're doing?" And then he tried to get his attention, but then Spike was like, "How much is this?" And then he just like threw this like party thing at his face, and then he just like kicks him, and he just beats him up, and then he fights the other thugs, and then Jet actually punches one guy in the gut, and then Spike managed to like save the old lady who was being like held hostage, and they just by the guy who came out of the bathroom doing his business, and then Spike actually shot the guy in the chest. And I thought it was like one of my favorite opening scenes in an anime movie. The other stuff I really like about this movie is the action sequences where Spike was fighting Vincent in the train. It was like one of the most like intense and one of the most like heart-beating anime action sequences I have ever seen. When you see Vincent, excuse me, not Vicious. Vincent is such a threatening, scary villain when he was fighting Spike, and then they have like got into a fight, and then even though Spike lost at first, but he did manage to like get back into the game with the help of the woman named Elektra, not to be confused with Marvel's Elektra, guys. Okay, so I'm talking about Elektra, which you see, she's right here next to Spike, and the scene that really like scares me is when Faye went into the abandoned house, and then like she was starting to become very dizzy, and then Vicious actually managed to like keep her alive just by kissing her with his own blood. Yeah, I'm not even joking, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, if you saw the trailer, if you guys saw the movie, that scene really gives me the creeps, and it makes me want to fight Vincent, and want to save Faye Valentine, because I really do love Faye, and she's also like one of my favorite female characters, and she's also one of my favorite female characters in anime. And I'm really happy that she actually did manage to escape, during the climax. And then Spike and Vincent fight during like the events of like Halloween, and then Elektra seems to save Spike's life, and not Vicious. Why kept saying Vicious? Vincent got shot and killed in the climax, and then that's how the film ends. So my overall thoughts on this anime movie is that I think it really still holds up as being like one of the greatest animes of all time when it came out throughout the 90s, and then this one came out in the early 2000s. This one came out in 2001. You check this cover, it looks really nice, real nicely detailed. You see Spike, Faye, and Elektra. They look really good. They look really well designed. And the back looks pretty cool. You see like one of the scenes in the movie. You see like the Bebop crew, and then you see Spike fighting Vincent, and then you see Faye when she was flying on her ship, and then she saw Vincent, and then she's trying to track down a hacker who has been like working with him. And yeah, this is actually a great anime movie. If you guys have not seen the Cowboy Bebop series, please go check it out. I highly recommend it. It's such a good show. I talk about Cowboy Bebop on my top 10 favorite animes of all time. I think I put it at my number 9 or number 8, probably number 9. It's really good, and this one is actually a great anime masterpiece, and I do think it ages very well as an anime movie. So if you guys have not seen Cowboy Bebop the movie, go check it out. If you have seen it, what did you think of it? Did you thought it was a good movie, or you're not really into Cowboy Bebop? Let me know in the comments below. And also guys, in case if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and then turn on the notifications. This is James Hernandez by saying, so long, Space Cowboy, along with the Cowboy Bebop crew.